Hi, I'm Kelly Garver of Stark Family Law Group. Today I'm sitting down with our friends S.K. Patel from Estetica Day Spa and Bob Feldman from Nothing But Cakes in both Orland Park and Mokina. Thanks for joining us. And we've got Gwen on here too, for those of you who may not know her. Gwen Stark of Stark Family Law. So we had last sat down and got to chat with Bob and SK back in April and kind of near the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic. So we wanted to, one, we missed them and wanted to see their faces and talk to them, but two, just wanted to take some time to catch up. So first of all, hey guys, how are you doing?
Good morning, doing good.
Good.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Good. Good. So I know that one, I'm, personally a customer of both of your guys' businesses, and some of the bunk cakes might have contributed to my quarantine 19, but that's okay. I just wanted to kind of see how you guys were doing. So maybe SK, since you're showing up left on my screen, can you just give me an update how things are going for you guys over at Estetica?
So things are doing great. I don't know where to begin. I'm so grateful that we're back open in business and that we get to see our staff, which is like our family that we were missing. It's that extended family that that you love to see because you don't get to see them often. And these guys have become a part of our life daily, on a daily routine, and then not seeing them for 3 months, it almost felt like a breakup with the family. So everything's back to normal at the spa. Of course, we have new COVID policies, mask, cleanliness, disinfection, all that kind of stuff. But we're busier than ever, and we're doing great. So, and we have some great specials for the next couple months. So,
awesome. Well, also congratulations on your recent anniversary too. So
thank you. Yeah. Thank you. I forgot about that. We just celebrated 9 years in July. And instead of having our big bash like you guys do every year too, this year we decided to take the staff on a special little bonding trip. And we went downtown, did a little a brunch cruise on the Odyssey and spent some time downtown. And it felt safe while we were there, and we all made it back. So it was a great trip.
Great. Awesome. So Bob, what's going on with you guys, you and Beth, and some of your stores, and how you guys been going?
So our two bakeries are doing very well. We've definitely changed a lot through this pandemic, just making sure that our guests and all of our employees remain safe and healthy through this. We continue to see our weddings and events get canceled or postponed to next year, which has had a tremendous impact on our business. But in the same token, we have seen a lot of people get creative and do things like birthday parades and do things like gifting options. We've been offering half off delivery prices since COVID started, and we continue to do that today. And so that has helped us a lot with staying and growing our business through this difficult time.
That's awesome. It's funny. I actually saw a meme that when these kids nowadays grow up, they're going to always assume it's a birthday parade when they hear cars honking. So.
Oh, yeah. It's been a lot of fun. We just celebrated Ann Ross's birthday this past week, and she just turned over 100 years old. I think 103 years old. So that was pretty amazing. Yeah.
That was awesome. I saw your the article in the Tribune about that about you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I know him. So
yeah, that was fun.
Good. So Gwen, why don't you give us an update on Stark Family Law and how things are going for you?
We're doing great, and we have all, I think, now adjusted to working remotely. We have some people back in the office, but we keep that set up. And so, as I said before, we all got the ability to work from home, and we do that Zoom court appearance. And I have to say that one of our attorneys did a Zoom trial and actually thought that it went, interestingly, very good, because it gave a different perspective on trying a case. So different counties are doing different things, but everybody seemed to adjust to it, and we're moving forward with court. People are getting their cases done. We're getting hearings set, and it's a new day, and it's going well.
Awesome. So I know we kind of you just touched on that. What have you guys necessarily seen in kind of like some consumer patterns or shifts throughout this whole experience? Maybe SK.
So a lot of the shift I've seen is, everybody's a lot more cautious, of course. with their health and with contact and social distancing. So we've seen a big shift in clients that do not feel comfortable, that might have situations at home where they have family members that might be high risk. Those clients are still not coming out, and they're enjoying the fact that we have an option to do teleaesthetic video consultation, and we're still doing curbside. We still send out free shipping for any of our clients that order over $100, which is usually the case anyways. And many of our clients that live locally, I even deliver personally, so they don't have to wait 2 or 3 days to get it. So I'll deliver to their front door. So that has changed a little bit. The whole how we service our clients, taking that extra step, going to somebody's home, front door, and dropping it off. I never thought that I would do anything like that, especially in the business that we're in. But I want to make sure that our clients have what they need, and that if I'm able to provide that service for them, I will do it. We'll go above and beyond, because I feel like that's what we all need to do right now.
Definitely. And I know, Bob, that you are all over the place. We've seen you everywhere. And I know SK2, you guys have both been such great pillars in giving back to the community. So I know you kind of talked about, you've seen some of the events and stuff drop off, but can you tell me about some of the changes that you've seen, how you're still able to kind of get out there and get in front of, the public and everything still?
One of the things that our event coordinators are doing in the different cities that are putting on events, such as like the Taste of Orland Park, or our local farmers markets that we do in Tinley Park and Orland as well, is they're being very safe. Everyone is wearing masks. Everyone is trying to stay 6 feet away from each other. And so we're doing it in a safe way. We're still getting out in the community. We're still doing fundraisers for organizations and raising money for them through cake order forms, where they can order a cake through an organization and we give them half of our profits. So we did 2 of those in August, and we'll get a bunch lined up for Thanksgiving and Christmas when there's a holiday around. So we're just trying to really think outside the box and do things that are safe for our team members as well as our business, but yet still remind the community that we're still here to serve them, and we still have delicious bundt cakes. And we just launched our Blueberry Bliss bundt cake this past week, and it's absolutely one of my favorites. And we just got a great response from it. So, and then coming up this September, we are celebrating our 6th year birthday party in Orland Park. And we're doing our 2nd year birthday party at the end of September in Mokina. So we're very excited for that. We are thinking very differently about the way that we do those birthday parties, so that we don't encourage social gatherings, but we're doing some really cool things. We're doing a $3 happy hour day, and many other cool things, just to kind of encourage people to come out and see us. And we do limit the number of guests that come into our bakeries as well. So it is safe, and because we want to protect our employees as well.
Congratulations, Bob.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yes.
I remember going to your ribbon cutting at the Mokina store. I can't believe it was 2 years ago already.
It goes fast.
So Gwen, what about you? Some kind of shifts that you might have seen just within the legal industry?
Sure. Well, first of all, it's that shift to a lot of the Zoom hearings and stuff. And I think that what I see with clients is they want us to accommodate them. I think that that's really the issue. So whether we meet them by phone, whether we meet them by Zoom, some people have to come into the office. Some people are not computer literate, and some people are. So what we've made available, and an interesting shift, is one of our rooms we've made where it's for clients to come in, get on a computer, and be able to Zoom with the court. A staff member will set them up, socially distanced from them, and they're able to participate in court because they may not have all of that available to them at home, or they may not feel comfortable. I mean, think about it. It's also a level of comfort when you're going to court. You're already got that upset stomach. I don't care who you are. If it's your own case, you're going to be thinking about those things, and you're not able to do both. So we're able to service our clients in a new way, and I think that's really cool. And some of our employees do what we call drive-by pickups and signatures. So they'll do it on the back of a car. I think it's really cool. You know, somebody called and said, hey, can we arrange another car-to-car exchange? You know, whatever it takes to get it done. And I think that's the mindset of the consumer too, is the consumer's a little more wanting to be serviced very quickly. I think that's one thing that we're clear about. And two, willing to think outside of the box with us to figure out how to get it done. The objective is get it done, whatever it is that it takes.
So I'm going to piggyback right off of that and have you keep going. So now we've seen these shifts and everything with how, you know, kind of how we've had to adjust and pivot. So how, Gwen, have you used this as an experience to help mold and create a future business model for yourself?
I think first of all, the future business model is that, you know, our business is a little different than both of yours, Bob and SK, in the sense that we really are working in a location in more of an office, a traditional office. And I think that, you know, we are trying to stay ahead of the game to make sure that everybody is connected with a remote server. They're able to work from home. I don't want a situation where we're all in the same place, and if a staff member went down, we'd have everybody quarantined for 14 days. So we've been able to shift the business model such that we can keep going. So there's a totally new structure in the way we approach it. And I think this concept, and it's referred to as hoteling, where you might come into a desk that you share with somebody, you come into the office, but you also work at home. I think it can make people more efficient. I think it makes the clientele know that we're available in different ways. And I think that it's an opportunity to become more computer savvy. The other thing in terms of our business model is we've been adding computer programs. We're also just working on getting a project management system in place. And so we're using this time of things. Think about it. You don't take the time because you're busy, right, to put something new in place that's going to help you move forward into the next era. And we've been able to do that through this. And I think it's just wonderful and exciting. So I don't see this pandemic, although for some, let's all be serious, it has been very devastating to them and very devastating to their businesses or to them individually. However, there have been things that for other businesses, we've taken it as a positive to shift things in a good way.
So now a little bird told me, and that little bird being me, is that you guys over at Sterk Family Law also had another little project up your sleeve during this. You want to talk about that?
Oh, we did, yes. And we have been working, and we are in the final stages for publication. So we have a book coming out called Navigating the Winding Road, an Introduction to Family Law and Estate Planning in Illinois. So that publication date we're hoping for in September. And it is a very lengthy book, but what we did is every staff member, from the person answering the phones to the litigators on the case, took what they know in the area of family law. We all worked as a team. We reviewed each other's work. It's not legal advice. It's a treatise, though, about what happens if you're going to get a divorce, if you're looking at an estate plan, if you have an elderly parent, what do you do? If you're looking at a guardianship, if you're thinking about getting married, your prenup or your postnup, all of these items into an easy to read treatise, so to speak, for the general public. And I'm so excited about it because if we're going to put our money where our mouth is that knowledge is power. So what we did during the pandemic is draft something and create something that we mean what we say, and it's going to be available for the public to get that knowledge. So
congratulations.
It's so
Yeah,
cool.
that sounds awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. So Bob, I know you said that you guys have changed a little bit. Have you seen this to try to help form the mold for your future of your deliveries in the future, how you want to take your business forward at all?
You know, one of the things that has driven our success during COVID and will drive our success in the future is that it's very important as a business, my business and probably all businesses, is that you remain agile and you adjust as things come up because, and so that's really our focus. I don't know when a vaccine's going to come out. I don't know what the impact of that is. I don't know what the long-term impacts of COVID. There's so many unknowns that I don't control. So it's just the way that you want to approach things and just know that you're going to have to continue to adjust and be agile as a business, and you can't get stuck in your ways. And that's just an important thing for us to keep on the forefront of our minds as we navigate through our future. For example, this just week, we had huge storms roll through the Mokina area. We lost complete power at our Mokina location, and most of the businesses in our area closed. And instead of us closing, we had our Orland location do our baking for us. We have a big cooler truck. We drove it down to Mokina with cakes available for our guests. we pop up a tent outside the front of our bakery, and we had an on-site event, and a very successful event. And actually throughout that day, Mokina performed better than Orland Park. So, and that just goes to show that if you're agile as a business, you can make lemonade out of lemons, I think is the way they say it. So, and that's what we just want to continue to do. Is we don't know what's going to happen next week and the week after, but what we can do is adjust quickly and make the most of it.
Awesome. Well, good job on that. Now, SK, I know that you and Estetica have been you guys have adjusted quite a bit. You've really launched, I think our last time we talked, you really kind of kickstarted the tele-aesthetic thing. And then I know another great thing, which I totally took advantage of, is when you were offering the free at-home facial masks. So that was a really great way to offer additional value to your clients to try to keep in touch with them there. So what else are you guys looking at to maybe do to kind of continue to keep rolling forward? You guys have hit the ground running, so.
Just exactly what Bob said. I think the whole idea of staying creative and inventive and being able to take any new challenge that the day has and take the lemonade and make lemonade. Just like Bob said, they were at electricity. They did a pop-up shop right outside. I think it's when you really, really love what you do, you're going to figure out a way to continue doing it. And I found that when we first shut down the spa, it was very scary. But we knew that we had this video consultation business that we had already started, and we didn't need to come up with a new system or new protocol. We just needed to kind of, launch it for everybody. And staying on top of things, being creative, looking for a opportunity for your business to grow always, not just in a situation as a pandemic, but in life in general. In order for your business to grow, to move forward, I think you want to consistently challenge yourself and your business so that you can provide more for the community and for your clients. And it is now more truer than ever. And I never realized that how inventive and creative and on top of our industry that we are, because we were the only place open during stay at home that was open 4 days a week from 11 to 7 p.m. We were booked solid doing video consultations and curbside pickup. And I feel that has a lot to do with looking forward and always wanting to grow your business in any different direction that you can.
Awesome. So why don't you, SK, tell us how to get a hold of you guys over at Estetica, and if there's any businesses or organizations that you might be looking to collaborate, how they can get in touch with you, or obviously you want some services too.
Sure. So right now we're trying to figure out for our 10th anniversary, which is next July. Not sure what the situation will be with the pandemic, but we're trying to create an event that's going to be a little bit fancier, maybe a little bit more formal, held at a venue. And we're looking to team up with a nonprofit organization. I've been talking to somebody, I don't want to mention his name yet because we're not definite that we're moving forward. All of you know who he is. He's a local nonprofit genius. And we're thinking about collaborating together where we can give back and enjoy the night together. Besides that, we're just very grateful to have support of peers like Gwen, Bob, you. Whenever we have questions or concerns, I love having the fact that I have my resources at my fingertips and I can call you guys with any comment, concerns or anything like that. But we're doing good. We're very grateful, and we're here to support the community. So if there's something that somebody needs that we don't necessarily provide, we'll find a way to make sure that we can get it to you.
Awesome. And how can we get a hold of you guys?
Oh, of course, 708-995-7076. That's our phone number. Estetica-Mokina.com, and check us out on Facebook. You'll find the latest updates on Facebook and Instagram.
Awesome. Thank you, SK. And Bob, give us some how we can get a hold of you guys, where you're located, and if anybody wants to get involved, how they can do so.
Yeah, so we are on the World Wide Web, like most businesses. You can go to nothingbutcakes.com and you can find all of our contact information for our Orland Park location or Mokina location. You can email us if you want to get involved and do things with us at Mokina at nothingbutcakes.com or Orland Park at nothingbutcakes.com. We're always available. We're open 7 days a week. And if you have any gifting needs, you want to reward your associates and you're a business and you want to give them a nice little buntlet, it goes a long way. We're here for you guys. We do half off delivery right now. We're going to continue to do that throughout the pandemic. So give us a call or you can order online. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Now, Gwen, I'm going to have you do your Kelly spiel.
You know, I first want to say, and I want to answer a question that came up. Somebody asked me, what did the three of us have to do together? How did you get a day spa, a cake place, and a law firm together? And I'm going to answer that question. It's because we all run a business and we all have the same heart. And that heart is to give back to our community, to run our businesses, to be innovative, to be open-minded, to adjust as things come. And I have to say, and I want to say to the world, that's why we're all friends. We do a lot together. We appreciate each other. And we come from it of an open heart to say we have a business to run and we have something to give back to our community. So I wanted to answer that question because I think it's important because there is a question, why are the three of us together? And I'm very honored and privileged to have both of you with us today because it shows that we are just not about ourselves. We're about the different industries that we represent and that we can all come and operate our businesses from the same focal point. So, you know, Stirk Family Law is out there. We give free consultations. We'll meet you where you're at. If you have a family law matter, if you have an estate planning matter, if you're not ready to retain, you still get a free consultation. Reach out to us. We are here to service you. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, follow our blogs, a lot of blogs being written every day, and these great videos that we do because we're sharing information with our community. So thanks, Kelly.
Thank you. Well, thank you guys. One, I miss you very much, and one day I can't wait to give you both a hug again in person. But in the interim, thank you for jumping on today, and keep doing all the great things that you're doing and just being such great pillars in our community. So thank you so much.
Thank you for putting this together, Kelly. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
Lots of love to all of you guys. Lots of love.
See you later.
Bye. Gotta give a 3.
The three of us. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Bye.
Bye. Take care.